Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Today's video is all about this scape right here next to me. You guys are probably a bit shocked because new scape, where did this come from? Never seen this before. There's a logic reason, so let me get right into it. Most of you will probably remember this scape right here. And for those of you who are new to the channel, this was my scape for the Aquaflora Nano Aquascaping contest for this year. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a recap. This contest, the Aquaflora Nano Aquascaping contest, it's the second year that I'm participating. It's not a very big contest. I think there's 30 people or so participating. Last year I finished 9th place, which was okay for the first time. This year I was hoping to do better. So I started this scape in July, somewhere in the middle of July, I think it was the 16th. So I kept you guys updated all the way until the end of August, because the rules of the contest say that we were not allowed to show off our scapes anymore from September all the way to the end of the contest, which is end of November. So for 3 months we were not allowed to show it to you guys anymore. So the last video that I posted about that scape was at the end of August, and then from the 1st of September we were not allowed to post any more pictures or videos. So that's what we did. So I kept the scape running, was doing quite well. But then in somewhere around the end of September, you know, the deadline was coming closer, but something changed. I was looking at the scape, and instead of trying to see it from my own point of view, I started thinking, okay, so how would these judges, how would they judge my scape? So I took a picture, almost like a final picture of my scape, and then everything kind of changed. So all the way from July up until the end of September, I was always looking at my aquarium just like this, you know, just from up close, and I was looking at details of the aquascape, and I was not really looking at the entire picture. And once I started doing that, so I was viewing the aquascape as a whole by taking a picture and thinking about how the judge would see my scape, and then everything just changed for me. I mean, yeah, overall the aquarium was looking good. Plants were looking healthy. There was not a lot of algae, and there was definitely some interesting details. There was a lot of nice mosses, nice Bucephalandras. But if you would look at the scape as a whole, and there was no harmony. There was no nice flow going. It was actually very messy. And one thing that really started bothering me was that big piece of wood in the front. It just didn't really seem to fit in anymore with the rest of the scape. There was just one big piece of wood sticking out from the rocks. The rock formation itself was nice, but then the piece of wood didn't fit. So I was thinking actually first of removing that wood and trying to see how that would look, but that would be such a massive change and would really almost destroy the entire scape. So that wasn't really an option. And actually another thing that made this scape quite messy were the plants. If you guys know me, you know I love plants, but with this scape I took it way too far. I did some counting, and I think this entire scape had over 20 species of different plants. Now this aquarium is 40 centimeters by 30 by 30. So brutto it holds about 36 liters, I think. Yeah, netto with the hardscape, the soil, there was maybe 25 liters left. So I had 20 species of plants on 25 liters of water. And yeah, that just made it look messy. I had, I think, five different types of moss. I had a lot of different types of Bucephalandra as well. So that also, yeah, just made it messy and didn't really give it that harmony that I was looking for, that a lot of contest scapes have, you know. So then I took a few days to think about, yeah, okay, so what am I going to do? It was already the end of September. The deadline was actually coming quite close. So I took 2 or 3 days to sort of consider my options. And I think it was 22 or 23rd of September that I made the decision to start completely from scratch, to just rescape the whole tank. And that was 6.5 weeks until the deadline. So 6.5 weeks until the deadline, I made a decision to start over, start from scratch. So I didn't film the process of the rescape, because I just wanted to focus on creating a new layout, because this already took a long time. I think I started early in the morning on that day, and I finished like even after dinner. So I think it almost took me 12 hours to do the entire rescape. So once that rescape was done, I basically had 6 weeks left to turn it into a mature looking aquascape. So that was definitely a challenge and definitely a race against the clock. Made some mistakes along the way as well. So overall, this entire contest really made me realize that I still have a lot to learn, and also still have a lot to learn, especially in the hardscape department, because the first hardscape just wasn't it. Overall, I think the second layout is definitely more contest worthy. It's definitely more interesting. I used a lot less plants as well. I think there's now 11 species of plants in this layout compared to the 20 plus in the other layout. So the deadline for the final picture was November 10th. So let's go straight to November 9. This is the day that I made the final picture. And let's look at some footage from that day. So is this my best work? No, I mean, I don't think so. But I'm happy with how it looks after only 6 weeks. And I'm happy that I made the decision to start over, because I really think that this layout is much better than the first one. So by the time this video goes live, it will be Sunday. By then the contest results should be out and I should know my ranking. So I'm super excited to find out how I did this year. I have no idea what the competition looks like, so I have really no idea if I'm going to even have a chance at a good ranking. So yeah, overall these contests are a lot of fun, and I really encourage everybody to participate in contests if you can, because it will really take your skill to the next level. It will really push you to create a better looking aquascape. For me as a content creator, it's quite difficult because I have this scape in the house and I want to show it to you guys, but I'm not allowed. So that part I don't really like, even though I completely understand why they do it that way. So yeah, now that the contest is over, we can start thinking about what's next. And I already have a plan in mind. I'm actually going to take this aquarium down very soon. I think in 2 weeks or so, 1 week, 2 weeks. I have a very cool new project in mind, something I've never done before. And it also allows me to show you guys again every step of the way, create content about this scape. So yeah, that's it. A new project coming up very soon. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.